Morning guys, how you doing? It's Josh Ward PT here, and I thought I would make a video today. This kind of came to me last night. I thought I'd make a video today called a day in the life of a PT, so you can see exactly what sort of a snapshot is of my day from literally getting up, like right now, to the very end when I finish up for the day. So it's now 6:15, I think. Just getting up ready to go to my first session at 7, so I'm going to have some breakfast now, show you what I'm having, and then be on the way to my first session. So I've gone for quite a classic PT breakfast, which is basically some porridge, blueberries, raspberries. Going to have a bit of honey once it's all gone to the bottom because I'm nearly out, but then I also like to add in some protein powder, so I basically got like protein porridge, if that makes sense. And I've got the good old Optimum Nutrition Hydro Whey. This stuff is pretty much the best stuff you can get in terms of protein. It's like the purest protein you can get and the quickest to get to your muscles, but it is pretty expensive. But yeah, well worth it. So this is classic breakfast. Got good carbs in the porridge, obviously got some decent fruit in there, natural sugars from that as well with the honey, and the protein to get started with the day. Just a quick why. Obviously you need the carbs for energy and the natural sugars in the fruit and the honey, but then specifically adding the protein powder in there, you really need that from when you first wake up, because of the fact your body's been in a state of repair all night. It's been using protein that's already got from other foods, and it all gets used up as your body's repairing overnight. So as soon as you get up, you need to get that big protein hit straight in. If I was had more time, I would have protein in more food forms, so probably go for a few eggs, bit of smoked salmon if I've got some as well, but just for the sake of time and mornings, I usually go for this as my first thing to have. So that's breakfast. So don't know if you can see those flags there, but basically on the estate where I live, over the Euro earlier this year, they had like a full sort of array of England flags all around, all hanging from all these balconies, and as well as those smaller flags which basically have all the other countries there. And obviously it was great. It was really kind of patriotic slash I guess I want to say supportive of everyone in football, every country taking part. And then obviously Brexit happened and bit ironic really, because all of the England flags have been taken down and the only flags that are left up, as you saw, are like the ones from other countries. So yeah, a bit ironic. But so yeah, on the way to the first session, it's a boxing session in Waterloo, and I'm quite excited because the guy I've been training for about 4 months now. We've got a few sessions left, literally until his fight, and he's going to be fighting at the O2 on, I want to say like the 20th of November or something like that. So we've basically got 3 more sessions, and then he's going to be fighting properly. So it's going to be good to see his progress. He's already proper fit, and he's doing a lot of other sparring as well. So basically what we're going to try and do through TruBe is try and get some way we can go to the fight, and basically do a sort of TruBe success story, something like that, to basically sort of use for marketing purposes, and basically say how on his journey, or show his journey kind of thing, from starting out when we first had a session back in like May time to now in November, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. But so average day starts like this, getting up early. As you can imagine, a lot of people want to train now before work. Busiest times for me, definitely mornings from, I would say, 7 being my earliest session start till about 10ish, 11ish, depending on people's sort of schedules. So I know I've got sessions back to back from basically 7 until about half 11, 12, and that's when I get a bit of a break. So onto the underground at Bermondsey Tube Station now, my most frequently visited place, travelling all around London. So today takes me firstly to Waterloo, then to West London to sort of a place called Stamford Brook, which is a bit near like Ealing, and then on to South Kensington for an 11 o'clock one just before midday, so it's actually quite nice. I finish up bang on like lunchtime really, so it's quite cool. That's right, let's do this. So just finished PT session in Waterloo, and it's a very nice day. As you can see, the London Eye is behind me, and on the way to Westminster now. I'm going to take a walk across the bridge somewhere, I think it's back this way, and get on the way to session number 2. It's in Stamford Brook, so going to be on my way now. So yeah, really proud of how my client's getting along with the boxing. I'm going to put like a compilation video of our workout up on Instagram soon. Basically, he's 3 weeks out from the fight, and what I'm doing with him at the minute, because he's got 2 other trainers that he works with. One's more sparring focused, and another one's a bit more sort of like ring technique focused. So he's got one trainer, that's me, who's for like the pure fitness stuff. So I've been doing a variety of stuff with him, from HIIT training to weight training, lots of circuits as you can imagine, a bit of pad work, but in all honesty my strength isn't probably within sparring or pad work, it's more in just getting you very fit. So he's got me for the fitness stuff. So today's session was 4 rounds of 500 meter sprint as fast as you can on the rowing machine, which took him about 2 minutes, average pace of 1:58 per 500 meters. That's pretty good. Then going straight into 2 minutes skipping, and then straight into a 3-minute bodyweight round, where he basically just worked consistently for 3 minutes doing various bodyweight exercises, all plyometric pretty much, of stuff that I shout out for him to do, so keep switching it up. Big Ben in the background doing its thing, and yes, we did that 4 times round, which was great, and then we went on to some resistance stuff with weights. I've been reading quite a lot about boxing training, taking some inspiration from some of the current big names, Anthony Joshua being one of them, not least because I got inspired by his free workout the other week as well, which was fantastic. So yeah, I'm just mixing it up as much as possible for him, but yeah, doing really well, and on the way to session number 2, as I said, but you've got to see this in the background.
Alleen je hebt de zon van de klok die staat voor de zon.
How lovely a view is that? All the Westminster. Lucky to still have this in November now. God, it's November. So yeah, good Wednesday, good way to start the day. So it's 8:15 now. And that's it, session 1 down, 2 more to go. So check back in a bit.
It was all about food. He does the most incredible, like, shitty dishes that look like insane, like food, basically. And I found it was PT. It was occasional gym work, but most of it is like literally like Nutella and ice cream, waffles and pancakes.
Proper naughty then.
Exactly.
Okay, so you just do a few slow ones,
Okay.
and then we'll get into it, alright? So 1, 2, twist, dodge, up, dodge, up. Good, come back, little duck, 2, there you go. Easy, alright? So 1, 2, twist, dodge, back, 1, So we're just at Westfield in Stratford, probably doing the best thing you can do as a PT, which is buy new gym gear.
In between clients, yeah. Well, not for me because I lost my luggage, so I had basically to buy all house in one bag. So
Unfortunately,
that's not a good idea, but it's all right.
she was robbed on National Express. Never go on
So,
National Express. So we've just been shopping for sports stuff and a few other clothes.
Well, that's a
and
good
yeah.
reason to get some new stuff.
Exactly. So you never need an excuse to go shopping, and the best bit is we can claim it back on taxes because it's for work purposes. You know, new gym wear.
True.
Yeah. So in between sessions, had a little shop, got some new joggers. Yeah. What else do you get?
Yeah. Well, basically gym stuff and pajama. Like
Yeah,
kind of stuff,
pretty
like
much.
some makeup. There's a lot of my makeup.
Yeah, makeup. Yeah, her makeup. But yeah, so that is basically the afternoon session. So, or the afternoon's activities. Yeah. In between sessions, we get to shop. And yeah, and that's it. Get the best of the day, and the weather is still pretty nice. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Who'd have thought November? Way. Recently got home now. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock. I don't actually know the time, but this is pretty much the usual time I finish up, and I've had dinner by most weeknights. So had a very full day, 3 morning sessions, all boxing / kickboxing related. Had a bit of free time in the afternoon where I was able to go shopping and then just sort out a few admin things at home. Usually in the daytime, if I'm not training myself, I'll either do some sort of tax related stuff, which is like just filling in spreadsheets about what I've earned, what I've spent sort of that week or that day really. And then doing a bit of research, obviously keeping on top of my own promotions, my own postings and stuff like that. And researching just to bring fresh things to sessions and clients. And then I was back at the studio, back in Shoreditch at the studio, where I had 2 sessions from 7, and yeah, and then back here now. Just had something to eat. And today's been a fantastic day because I got my Elle Magazine article published where I did a boxing class with Elle Magazine last week. There was about 14 girls who took part in it. They officially did the article write-up and it was released on their website today. I've been sharing it all over my social media like crazy, which is fantastic. So check out Joshua Ward PT. Is my Instagram and Facebook pages as well, and there's a link to the article on there as well. In fact, I might post it at the bottom of this video as well, just so it's there if you want to go and check it out. So that's pretty much the life or day in the life of a PT, especially a TruBe PT, because we travel a lot more than PTs that work in gyms. So 3 sessions this morning, which took me from Waterloo to Stamford Brook, West London, and then to South Kensington. Then from west all the way over to east, travelling to Westfield Shopping Centre at Stratford. And then from there, little bit of free time at home just to sort some admin stuff out back in Bermondsey, and then finally up to Old Street for my last couple of sessions, and back home now. So pretty full on. Most days are kind of like this, to be honest, in terms of getting up early and getting those few morning sessions in, and the evenings are pretty much the same from, I would say, like 5 onwards, really, with regards to having sessions then as well. So yeah, day in the life of a PT, especially Josh Ward PT, and Lean Over Winter episode 4 coming next week. So stay tuned. Thanks, guys.